one of the while conceptualizing and the story basic storyline was there that this girl adventurer this girl goes from one place to another, from Nagpur, or she goes from Nagpur orange orchard to American pineapple fields to Alfonso mango orchard, and then finally she takes all the fruits to her friends, and then there it gets converted into rasna, and they all have fun. This was the basic storyline. So what we were thinking, exploring, I said, Dora the Explorer is very popular with kids. So I said, let's make her like an explorer. So let her be like in this costume of an explorer who would be, walking through the forests and collecting these fruits. Then I thought, you know, kids love companions. The sense of companions is a very, it's also makes the journey fun, and also it gives a certain sense of security that there is somebody with me. So we decided to have a companion animal. Thought of various options, and when I said why not a squirrel? Squirrel is not very conventional. You have seen dog, cat, all the conventional animals. But here she is going to a jungle, which is not like a very domesticated neighborhood. So, let there be something from that land itself. So we introduced this paper squirrel, and we called it Gillu. Gilhari's short form, Gillu.
Okay.
And there was a lot more life. There was a lot of interaction with them, because he would float down the orange, orange trees, and he'll come floating on an umbrella, and he will actually choose the right oranges and the fruits for the girl, and that way it was making the journey look very interesting. Even in the pineapple field, we kind of introduced a new way of him coming up. He comes from the ground, and when she, so there was this kind of games we kind of set up in each and every environment, where you touch somewhere, and it opens out to the way to reveal Gillu,
Okay.
and so on and so forth. And in the eventually, once she's with her friends, we show Gillu coming back to the reality. So it makes the story complete on the entire circle, and I think it's making it very memorable. So that is one of the choices that we made, which I'm very happy about. So in terms of pre-production, we did our storyboard many versions, as we do, because we would like to be as thorough with our shoot board as possible, so that we make least amount of accidents at the shoot.
Okay.
And whatever results that we get are within the planning that we have done. I mean, we generally don't expect for too many flukes and things. I mean, if nice accidents happen, it's always welcome. But otherwise, we gently plan it properly. So we did a lot of post-production, pre-production breakdown, where when it came to character design, we did a lot of paper characters. In that, if you look at Rasna commercial, you'll see a lot of characters here and there. There are butterflies, there are monkeys, there are frogs, there are various, live elements made out of the paper world, who are all over the place. So these kind of details also were actually planned at the pre-production level itself, and we also uh, designing the environment was also very tough, because we had to look at the mechanics of pop-up book opening. So we created a lot of pop-up dummy
Okay.
books on our own to figure out how the fold-outs will happen, and so how the rigging will have to be happening in the 3D space. So each and every object has to have a logic of folding out, and it shouldn't be magical. It shouldn't be scaling up like general animation. It has to be within a logic of pop-up book. So we have to actually figure out how it will be settled when it is folded, and when it is opening, how it will open out and project out like a 3D pop-up element. So for every element we have to work out a mechanics behind it, and so that even when they're integrated, there is some amount of interest that happens when they open out and project out. So that's the way we planned each and every page, whether it is a Nagpur orange page or the pineapple area. I mean, and everywhere we try to give the paper feel, retain the paper feel.
Okay.
So that is something that we consciously kept even in our design. That it should look very paper-like all the time. And apart from that, we did dummy audios and stuff, and music. We tried various different music and tempos, so that when we made the rough cut, the animatics before the shoot, we knew how it is flowing, whether it is looking rushed or not. We got a sense of that. So when we went for the shoot, we knew exactly. We did a 3D previews also.
Okay.
We knew exactly how the girl is going to walk from where to where, and so that actions were pretty much frozen. Then the DOP brought in his values while shooting, so that is a separate discussion altogether.
Okay.